I regret I can't be with you in person in Krnitsa, but I hope you're having a terrific conference. My name's Karan Bhatia. I lead Google's government affairs and public policy team globally. I'm speaking to you today from the United States. Google tells me that's about 7,000 kilometers from Krnitsa, but it feels a lot closer. Physical distance still matters, but thanks to digital technologies, it's greatly diminished as we can do so much more online. From the outset, that's what the internet's really been about. It's been about bringing down barriers, about enabling communication and innovation, and connecting people. The COVID pandemic's only really further proved this point. Despite being locked in our homes for the last year, many of us managed to stay in touch with loved ones, to work and continue with our lives. Online was a lifeline. I certainly know it was for me and for my colleagues. The pandemic presented us with a lot of big challenges, but it's also presented us with opportunities. And it's been great to see the Central and East European countries making the best use of this opportunity to accelerate their digital transformation in an unprecedented way. McKinsey analyzed the effect of COVID-19 on digital transformation in CEE and showed 12 million new users of online services appearing in this region of approximately 100 million people in just a few months. That's an incredible 25% increase as against January 2020. And as a related matter, the digital economy of CEE grew by 14% year over year that period, twice as fast as the years before. In short, in a matter of months, the pandemic probably propelled digitalization forward in the region by 5 to 6 years. At Google, we have been proud to have contributed to this success and be part of the vibrant ecosystem. Just this year, we reached a real milestone when we opened a new Google Cloud region in Warsaw in close cooperation with the national cloud provider. This is going to bring the latest cloud computing technology to businesses of all sizes, and we believe makes Poland and the CEE region really more attractive for other global investors. We're also heavily investing in helping people gain the skills necessary to fully benefit from the digital transformation underway. And just this year, we've already trained 15,000 professionals to become certified cloud experts. Our largest Google Cloud Engineering Center in the whole of Europe is also in Poland, in Warsaw. And it builds our global cloud computing solutions from right there. This is only one example. We've also got offices in most of the CE countries to bring the best of Google to help companies locally grow and succeed online. Now, one of the key things we've seen as the world seeks to address and recover from the pandemic, leveraging digital technology, is how critical regional and international cooperation are. At a time when the instinct of many is to go it alone, we've seen time and again how we are stronger when countries, companies, and governments are working together. The 3 Cs initiative is a perfect case in point. Google has been a strong and proud partner of the 3 Cs initiative since its launch in 2016, and its strong emphasis on accelerating digital development in the region has been really important. This year, in a program Google Impact Challenge, we awarded 13 brilliant organizations across CEE Google.org funding to support their work on digital inclusion in the region. We selected ambitious and wide-ranging projects from organizations working in each of the 11 countries of the CEE region that put digital innovation at the heart of economic recovery. Each organization is going to receive between 50,000 and 250,000 euros in funding from Google.org and mentoring from Google to help make their project proposals a reality. It's going to help build a regional digital economy for everyone. A strong transatlantic partnership, I think, is equally important, and the historic ties that the U.S. has enjoyed with the CEE region is a core component of strong U.S.-EU relations. The U.S. and Europe remain each other's most important partners, politically and commercially. The transatlantic economy already generates $6.2 trillion in total commercial sales a year and employs up to 16 million people on both sides of the Atlantic. It accounts for half of total global consumption and a third of the world's GDP in terms of purchasing power. The EU and the US are also the largest net exporters of digitally enabled services to the rest of the world. The strength of the commercial relationship, however, until recently hasn't really been matched by equally robust government-to-government connections. The recently created US-EU Trade and Technology Council, however, I think offers a tremendous opportunity to bring the EU, and with it CEE, and the US even closer together. The TTC, which was launched during President Biden's recent trip to Brussels, could drive a positive global technological landscape based on strong shared values if it becomes a meaningful forum to exchange and resolve technology-related issues. It presents us a chance to revitalize not just the transatlantic technology and trade relationship, but also to safeguard the leading roles that the US and Europe play in shaping digital policy globally. To achieve this, though, we're going to need a structured dialogue that helps us resolve some of the challenging digital issues that exist between the two sides of the Atlantic. It needs to help us overcome and avoid unilateral approaches to pressing issues like data flows that are essential to modern commerce, or the regulation of digital platforms that businesses use every day, and many other essential components of our increasingly digitized economy. The TTC could also help prevent divergence on emerging technologies, things like artificial intelligence. Alignment between the EU and the US on these crucial issues is not going to help just ensure that technology is able to continue to drive economic growth, but it's also important to defend on the global stage our shared common values and commitments to the rule of law, to freedom of speech, to openness and connectivity, to democracy, to human rights, and to open markets. There is an undeniable interdependence across the Atlantic, and the TTC is the ideal forum to preserve this strategic interdependence in the digital policy space. And that's why both Google and I personally have been strong believers and promoters of this forum. So look, the pandemic presented us with unprecedented challenges, but it's also presented us with some great opportunities, an opportunity to accelerate digital transformation. CEE has clearly seized this opportunity, and we at Google are a proud contributor to this ongoing effort. But to fully overcome the economic challenges, we need to work together, and we need strong transatlantic cooperation on digital issues. The TTC presents the ideal forum, we think, to achieve this. The need for alignment has never been greater nor more important. It would promote tech-acknowledged economic growth, tech solutions to shared challenges like climate change, and new norms to ensure that technology will, in the words of our Secretary of State Antony Blinken, protect your privacy, make the world safer and healthier, and make democracies more resilient. We're committed to playing our part in helping to realize these goals. That's the thought I'd like to leave you with. Thank you, and best of luck for a successful conference.